Hi, I'm Michael from Advent Controls, and today we're going to take a look at our GSM telephone relay board. Now, as you can see in the demo, the main application for the board is in barrier access control. It's really easy to add or remove somebody's telephone number with a simple text message. You don't have to be on site, you just have to be able to text message the board. The board also features an input which can be used to send a text message when, for example, a gate opens or shuts, or when any switch goes high or low. Obviously, the product doesn't have to just be used for access control. It can be used for any remote switching, and it can be used to send a text message when any switch is opened or closed. Now, as you saw in the demo, all we had to do to open the gate was to give the board a quick call with our mobile. The number we call is obviously set by the SIM card. You can use pretty much any SIM card or any network, apart from the 3 network, as that's a 3G only network. So the first thing to do is to connect everything up. Inside the package you'll find a UFL to SMA adapter cable. That just clips onto the board like this. It's quite a tight fitment, but you just clip it on. Then we connect the supplied aerial to that cable. We also obviously put the SIM in. We connect 12 to 24 volts DC. I've got that just going off to a power supply at the moment. And finally, we connect the key switch input or the switch exit switch input to our gate controller to the common and normally open connections. So once it's all connected up, the next stage is to set it up for your telephone number and the telephone numbers of the people who are going to use it. And there are no passwords to remember with this board, so instead it identifies you, the master controller, by your telephone number. And to do that, you'll notice when the board's new, it comes with a jumper fitted there. If you take a look at the board, you can see on the silk screen it says where to fit it. With that in place, it allows you to set up the master telephone number. To do that, you text it the message, text the SIM card telephone number, the message master, space, then your telephone number, followed by a full stop. So we do that now. Okay. Then what you notice, as it receives the message, to show that it successfully received the message and done what we've asked, you'll notice that the LED there flashes twice. So that means it's now set up as this phone is the master telephone number. Right, so now we've got the master telephone number set up, we can use this master telephone, to add extra numbers to the system. In this case, we're going to add our office telephone number. So to do that, we text the board. There's the board phone number. We text it the command add, followed by a space, followed by the telephone number, and a full stop. So we'll do that now. By the way, you want to remove the jumper so that no one else can change your master telephone number to theirs. So once it's received the message, we'll see the LED flash twice to say it's been successful. There we go. Now we should be able to ring the board using our office phone number, and it should activate the relay, which in this case is going to turn on the lamp. Normally it'd obviously open a gate, but we haven't got a gate. There we go. We can go up then. If you want to permanently open the gate so that it stays open, we can text message the board the open command, which will activate the relay, open the gate, and leave the relay activated and the gate open. And to close the gate again, we can send it the close command. So once we've added a couple of numbers to the system, we can then send to the board the list command, as you can see here, list, and that should reply to us with a list of telephone numbers that it will accept to open the gate. Okay, so we've just received back from the board the reply to the list command, and as you can see, we've only added one telephone number, and that is the office number ended in 3167. As the board takes up to 512 telephone numbers, using the list command when you've got a lot of numbers can be quite impractical, as you'll get so many messages back. It'll be very difficult to find an individual number. So for this reason, we have the query command, which is a query, and in this case we're going to query if the office number is in the memory. So we send to the board query space the telephone number that we want to find out whether it is in the system or not, followed by a full stop. You'll get two responses. You'll get a response by text message if you've got the text message enabled, or you'll also get a response through the LED, which will flash 4 times if the number's there. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that shows us that the number is in the memory. We also get a response via text message if it's enabled, say number found. Another useful feature of the board is the input. This can be connected to a switch, and that can be used to send a text message to any number, not just the master, any number, when the switch is activated. Say it could be used when the gate is opened or an exit switch. As you'll see, it sends us a text message. The default message is input closed, but we can customize that to anything we like. I'll show you an example of that now. To customize the message, we use the custom command, custom, followed by the message we want, followed by full stop. Wherever you put a full stop, that's going to end the message. You must include the full stop. So if we send that now, so now we have our customized message set up. When we activate the inputs, we get the customized message sent to the phone, as we'll see now. There we go. Let's have a look at that. Someone has opened your gate. The board is available as an individual circuit board, which is designed to fit inside your gate controller, your waterproof gate controller. Alternatively, you can buy an enclosure from us, as you've seen in the demo. It's a Hammond enclosure, but we supply it with all the screws, a drill bit, and all the grommets necessary for wiring it up. So hopefully this video will have been of interest to you. If you have any further queries, you can always contact us on info@adventcontrollers.co.uk or telephone us on 0151 728 3167. Thanks for watching.